playing, you know, you don't lose it. You don't get caught up in the black ink on the page and lose that tone quality. So that's really, really good. I kind of feel like your tempo, and it might be just because you're a little bit anxious, you know, we get nervous, and the first thing you know, we start talking faster and doing things faster and whatnot. So maybe if you took it just a shade slower, I think maybe you could even do more with it musically. Just play the theme for me again, the main theme again, and take it about dee da da dee da da dee, nice and easy, like you're in a swing. Da 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 dee da, like that, okay? Take a couple coats of paint off of it. Tempo and build me some shape into it. Okay, put your personality into it. And that way you can be a little bit more of an artist with it. Okay, does that make sense? And then even with the variations, I think you were anxious and you were just playing a little bit faster than maybe you thought you were playing it. Okay, so maybe just try to just relax a little bit and just. I know when you get nervous. First thing, when I get nervous, I start talking faster. So just try, we just have to remember to breathe and just to try to relax a little bit and just have fun. Okay. Because you're a good player, you really are. I just said on the fermata, hold it longer, just like you just did. I said hold it, and you did, and then give us that little bit of silence, and then take us back, to the story again. Those kinds of things, when you have opportunity to do that, because what you do is you put your audience right here in the palm of your hand, and you say, wait for it, wait. It's not going to get to you yet. Wait for it, So make us wait for it, because you'll find that people will be sitting and they'll start doing this. They'll like lean towards you. You're probably too young for this, but I bet Dad remembers. You remember that commercial when E.F. Hutton speaks, everybody listens?
Yes.
Remember that commercial? I don't know if you remember. You're too young for that. But there was a commercial on TV, and it was about insurance, and it was about when E.F. Hutton speaks, and they have people sitting there, and everybody started leaning. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? So that's what you kind of do with your music too. Okay, all right. First box is about performance fundamentals, tone quality, control, the physical articulation, how your fingers are pushing those keys, and how you're making the music speak back to us. All right, your attacks, the left hand, the right hand, the pedaling, you do that really, really well. Okay. Second box is about technical accuracy. Are you playing the right notes? Yes. Are you playing the right rhythms? Yes. Do you play with good precision? Yes. But when you start playing a little bit too fast, you can lose a little bit of that good precision. So that's why I say I would rather sacrifice a little tempo sometimes and play more musically, rather than play too fast and not be able to play as musically as you could. You understand? To me, I think the musical expression is far outweighs tempo, because I think the music can still mean a lot more with more expression, okay? And your dynamics, just being able to allow yourself that time to put those expression things in there, okay? You do that, I think you do that very well, okay? Musical effect is what I'm really talking to you about. That's that third box. That's where I just want you to bump the walls out a little bit and have more fun, okay? So just remember to breathe down. your dad said that he just learned how Beethoven wrote this story or wrote, what he didn't write, what he did the variations and whatnot. But when you play this piece, do you think of something? Does it make you think of something that's happened in your life, or something you can maybe relate to on TV, or a movie you've seen, or some event? Do you think of something?
Well, for the theme, I always think of telling a story and how one time you went to go see a friend and how you got there and what you did.
Okay. All right. So whatever it is that when you play a piece of music, okay, this is all musical effect. I want you to think, okay, this is what I'm feeling. This is where I'm at when I play this piece of music. It's kind of like when you start playing, we can all get to that little place. But what you want to try to do is reach out and hook me and everybody else that's listening and pull me to that same spot. Okay? I think that's what's fun about music. When you even listen to it, who do you like to listen to sing? Who are some of your favorite people on? Do you download music, or do you like to listen to the radio and listen to certain people sing, or people on TV sing, or anything?
Radio.
Yeah. Well, just do you listen to music on phone or iPad or computer or anything like that? Who do you like to listen to?
Taylor Swift.
You like Taylor Swift? What about her music makes you like her? Other than she's just a nice girl.
It's upbeat. It tells about it tells a story and how, what happened and what happened after.
A lot of it's her life, isn't it, that she's singing about, yeah? So, so that's what hooks you and draws you to her music. So that's what you find in your music. Even though it's classical music, you could still do the same thing with that. Because every piece of music has a story to tell. So and you know what, when you look at this, you can say, that's just black ink on the page, isn't it? And really, this is not even music, this is a language that you've been taught to read. Dad, can you read this?
A little, but not a lot. Only the right hand.
Okay. See, not everybody can read our language like you can, okay? So when you read this language, you're reading the story. And when you tell the story, you need to tell it with the same voice inflection you would, like if you were saying, the story about the 3 little pigs? Okay? Well, if you read the story to a bunch of little children, you wouldn't go, the 3 little pigs had 3 houses, and one was made of brick, one was made of stone, one was made of hay, or whatever. You wouldn't read like a robot, would you? You would put that inflection in there because you would want those little kids to go, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You would try to be hooking them to get them into the story with you. So that's what I want you to do with your music. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I try to put it so that you can kind of relate it. So just have more fun with your music. You're so young, and you got years and years and years ahead of you to play. And you know what? You're going to bring a lot of joy to people through your music. So have fun with it, okay? Cool? All right, good job, sweetheart. Very nice.